Hey, what's up guys, it's Godlick here. I'm gonna be doing a little commentary. So, this is going to be a first video in a new series which I only use secondary weapons. I have no special name for it, maybe I'll think of one. But I'll be using all the secondary weapons, whether they're machine pistols, which is what I'm using the FMG9. Regular pistols, and I think I'm gonna try to do one with rocket launcher, but that one's gonna be really hard. Now, I run and gun hard. So that's what I'm going to be doing in all the games that I upload in this series. So in the first one, I am using the FMG9 with silencer attachment, frag nade, stun nades, extreme conditioning hardline, and steady aim. I'm also running the specialist strike package with sleight of hand, quick draw, and dead silence. Those are the ones that I'll be unlocking. And I have stories to tell. In each of these, I'm going to be telling stories that I remember that happened in my past. For example, I had a list, I created some ideas, and the first one is going to be one of the memories I have about miniature trains. So if anyone doesn't know what a miniature train is, let me possibly re-spark the image in your mind, if that makes any sense now. Don't mind the old man, he's just there for the ride. So, what basically goes on is as a kid, you hop into it, and you get driven around on a miniature track built for the miniature train, which I thought was really cool. Sadly,
UAV online.
The last time I remember being on, I think I was only on once. This is a messed up kill, I so had that. Should have went prone. Anyway, I did it once, and it was so much fun because I love trains, to be honest. It's one of the things that I've always liked when I was a kid. I'm sort of over it now because I don't have that obsession with something, but I grew up wanting to be a train conductor. And on occasion, I would go to work with my dad once in a while, and I'd try to get front seats, maybe go into the driver's cockpit, whatever you want to call it, where they actually drive the train. And I thought it was really, really cool, and I aspired to be one when I was younger. But that's all over. I'm actually leaning towards being a computer programmer. We develop video games, we get turned on. So again, in this series, I will be running gunning a lot. As you can see, I'm running gunning pretty crazy. I'll be jumping around corners, doing all loopy stuff. I was either somewhere in Virginia, because I used to live in Virginia, now I live on Long Island, which is the island that's part of New York. If anybody doesn't know that, because if you don't know that, then you must live under a rock, not knowing New York. So, I think it was in Virginia, I'm pretty sure. Don't take my word for it, but it was in this or extremely out of the way area. It was in the middle of the forest, it seemed like. You drive up, I tried to find a picture of Google of what it would almost look like, but I couldn't find it. You're driving down a forest road, and there's this just a random driveway sort of thing. Just another. So in this game I go 20-8, which isn't the best score, but who the hell cares? I'm jumping around corners. I could have easily pulled 25 and 5 or something if I actually played very cautiously. I don't know if you can hear my dad in the background. I really can't get free of the noise because I'm only 15. I remember I used to watch a DVD. It was all about trains, where there was this toy train, pretty much a video about toy trains, and I just, for some reason, remember that I would rewatch it seemingly every day. It was done by these young British kids. I'm pretty sure they were British. They had an accent that they seemed British. So I would rewatch it nowadays, and I couldn't stand it. I don't know, is that guy AFK? So I finally got my 7-point streak, which is where shit started getting real. And anyway, I'm rambling on. I'm starting to ramble on because I'm running out of things to say. But I would rewatch it and rewatch it a lot. There were, you know, this section showing how some person that was like in their mid-50s had miles and miles of toy train rail, which I would think would be completely awesome. Yes, nailed that guy. And I would go back to it and realize that it's sort of, in my opinion, a dumb hobby. You know, people enjoy whatever people want to enjoy, but I think that spending so much time and money on toy trains is sort of stupid. But, you know, who am I to judge? My hobby is playing video games, and you probably say, that's the stupidest hobby I've ever heard of. I'm an old man that hates video games. A lot of old people hate video games. I don't know why. Except for my grandpa. My grandpa actually introduced me to a game called Railroad Tycoon. Oh god, that's another story that we'll talk about that consumed years of my life. Years. But that's for another story. So this game's wrapping up. I think it ends in about a minute. If you guys enjoyed and want me to continue this series, rate, comment, and subscribe. And also, if anybody does care to comment on any of my videos, tell me what secondary should I use next. Should I use another? If you ask me to do a rocket launcher, I might not get it out on a scheduled plan, because I want to do these maybe once a week. That would be good, so that I at least have a solid upload rate going. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, rate, comment, and subscribe, and be sure to comment on what gun you want me to use next. What secondary? Has to be a secondary. I hope you guys enjoyed.